Okay, what will distance learning look like for PK's class? Three major parts. Each week I'll post one video for you to view. It will include example problems. Each week I will give you problems from the book to work on. So those will all be in your black book. So one video, one set of problems, and then each week I'll post a Google form for you to submit work on. You may need to use your phone to submit pictures of the math that you do, and you may just answer some questions in the Google form. What I'm thinking is you do the problems from the book on a sheet of paper, you take a picture of that or scan it via your phone, and then you upload it into the Google form. That way everything ends up coming to me organized in Google folders, and I will be able to see the work that you were doing. This week, or the week, will go from Monday to Monday with new lessons posted each Monday. So instead of breaking it up into two smaller lessons, I'm going to give one video with a number of problems and then two sets of problems for you guys to work on. My goal is for this to maybe last 2 sessions of, 20 to 30 minutes of work. That's it. Now, I'm also going to upload in a folder a set of videos that Mr. DeRay has organized, and they have some additional practice problems. Let's say I don't give you enough examples or you need something different. You can log in and you can see these videos that Mr. DeRay has as well. This will continue for the 3 weeks that we are planning the distance learning, and all of our learning will be about logarithms. And then what you guys will end up having is an end of unit assignment that you guys can work on via Google or via the internet with a set of problems for you guys. Grades. As you read in the email, grades are hold harmless, so I'm going to be checking to make sure that you are, working on the material. I will, view what you guys have done, and I will put a grade in the grade book. If you don't do it, then you don't do it. It's not going to harm your grade. However, one of the things that you guys do need to remember is that this is a 2-year course, so as I am making assignments and I am going over lessons with regards to logarithms, you need to understand that all of this is going to culminate next year in your IB exams. So I do need you guys to be spending a little bit of time on logarithms and asking questions and going through the videos and doing some of these practice problems. Let's talk about third quarter grades. I have a quiz that I did not grade. It's the one that I gave you right before break. I do plan on scoring it. I do plan on putting it into Power School, but I need to figure out from the school whether or not that's going to be part of the hold harmless, or I can include it as part of your third quarter grade because you did it during third quarter. So I'm not 100% sure about that. Now, some of us, our grades were not where we wanted them to be during third quarter, so we may need to go back and do some backfill on material that you had from, the previous. So that would be like exponentials. That would be the trig. And let's say we're still struggling with that. This could be a good time where maybe if you have some time, you can go back and do some of those previous things. Now, let's say your grade isn't what it was. You didn't like it from third quarter. Sorry. Please reach out to me. Let's connect. Let's work on something that will allow you to pull that grade up. I don't want this time that I don't get to see you to, mean that your grade is just stagnant. I do want to see you guys improve your grades. And let's say that we were in class. I would be working with some of you that, aren't where we want you to be as far as your grade is concerned. More importantly, I'm more concerned that we are continuing our learning, and that's why, we are still going to be doing more content. We do have things that we need to cover in order to make sure that we're ready for IB exams next year. Technology. I'm going to post everything on Schoology. It just feels like it's something that we've used. I'm familiar with it. Hopefully you are familiar with it. Most phones will accommodate Schoology and Google Forms, so you should be able to upload and view everything that I post and am asking for you. So let's give it a shot. If it, ultimately bombs, we can chat and see if we can figure something else out. But let's at least try to give this a shot. And then the other thing that I'm going to do each week is I'll post office hours on Schoology. You will be able to log into Zoom during those office hours I post. I would love for you to check in with me once per week. I want to see your faces. I miss you guys. I got to see a few of you last week or the beginning of the week with a Google Meet, which I didn't like. I used Zoom for all the other classes and I liked it much, much better. So I'm going to post office hours. Hopefully you guys can log on at some point in time. You can use your phone. You don't have to use your computer. If you don't have one, phones work just fine. But I'd love to be able to see you guys. Please, please, please reach out to me. Remind message, email, Schoology message. If you guys are having questions, if you guys are having concerns, if you just want to talk because you miss people, because you're like me and you're stuck inside your house by yourselves. Well, hopefully you have your family there. I have my family here. But please, please, please reach out to me. I miss you guys and want to make sure that we are on the same page and working to help you guys learn and get to where you need to be. So, with that said,